Billericay Town 1, Folkstone 2. Gary, a disappointing afternoon where mistakes at the back cost us.
Yeah, listen, defensive mistakes was the reason we got beat today, Reece. There's no question about that. Also, our first half performance was nowhere near the levels that we've been in recent weeks and recent months. It's not a defeat that we could afford to have. We're at a stage in the season where we're playing, chase, and it's really disappointing that we served up that 45 minutes that we did. They've had, you'd argue, the 4 best chances of the game, 1 in the second half and the 3 in the first half. The 2 errors that obviously led to goals that are defensive mistakes, but there was another error just before the penalty that George Wind had to clear one off the line. So it wasn't the type of 45 minutes that I expect from our team. You can't, give the opposition the 3 opportunities we have and expect them not to punish you. I didn't think we passed the ball well enough. I didn't think we showed enough conviction, enough composure, and we lacked a little bit of energy as well first half, which was disappointing. I did think about making changes today to freshen it up, because there's been so many minutes into certain individuals, and they've been intense minutes as well, because we've been really demanding plenty from them. But in hindsight, which is a wonderful thing, you look back and you think maybe you should have made 3 or 4 changes today from the start, and and it maybe would have had the desired effect, but who's to know? Definitely the first 45 minutes was the architect of our own downfall with the mistakes, Reece.
I think another thing that occurred in today's performance, especially second half, that we haven't really seen in the last 6 weeks, is when we put a lot of pressure on Folkstone. I don't think we got enough shots on target today either.
Yeah, and I think you need to give Andy and his team some credit for that. I thought they defended for their lives. They put bodies on the line, and they were aggressive, they were strong, they were physical, and we never really stood up to that today, which has not really been us either. I think we had lots of good passages of play in the second half. I thought it looked more like a performance of ours, but just without that cutting edge, and that's maybe just because they're sitting in on the edge of their box. They're banking up with a bank of 4 and 5, and it's tough to find the space. We ended up finding a chance late on, but it was maybe too late. If there's maybe another 4 or 5 minutes to extra on the end, we might have recovered the game, because you could see they were starting to tire. But credit to them for defending so well. But we also have to be accountable and know that we need to be better in trying to recover the game, but also not giving up the game in the first 45.
2 defeats in 3. The gap's now extended to 13 points off top.
Yep.
Do you think it's now focused on the playoffs?
We'll just keep plugging away. It's all we can do. I mean, they've been really consistent, and they've been relentless, and they've shown everyone the way of how to grind out results when needed. So we can only continue to keep pushing and keep striving to be better. Today we need to be a lot better than we were. There's no question about that, and we'll just keep, as I say, trying to get as many points as we possibly can and see where that takes us. We have an opportunity to put right the wrongs of today on Tuesday night, and another tough game on the road, and we'll have to make sure we're better than we were today. But I think the players need to have a little look at themselves today. I've just said that. I thought there was some too many players off colour today, and that's something that we need to address.
Just mentioned it. 2 away games coming up. Lewis and Canby. 2 tough games, but 2 games we can win.
Yeah, well, listen, we're capable of beating anyone in the division, Reece, but only when we perform to the levels that we need to. It's Lewis is a tough game. They have an identity, and they ask questions if we got it right, obviously in the home game a couple of weeks ago, but they'll be looking for revenge, there's no question. They'll be looking for a reaction from today's defeat as well. So it's going to be a tough ask. And then obviously we go to Canby, which are one of our local rivals, and again, we're looking, to put right of the defeat that we had early season with them as well. So 2 tough games on the road, but You know, we have to concentrate on performance over the course of the next 72 hours, and as I've just said, and I'll say it again, we need to be a whole lot better than we were today.
All right, cheers, Gary.
Welcome.
Thank you.